Prague, the city of 100 spires. The capital city of the Czech Republic. Make a wish, toss the coin, and hoping it will come true. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Pia Dina. Today, I will be sharing with you Pia's travel in Czech Republic in 2016. It was a spring break in the last week of March and first week of April. I traveled to Czech Republic to see the main destinations of Prague, the capital city. Prague is bisected by the Vltava River. It is known for its old town square, the heart of its historic core, with colorful Baroque buildings, Gothic churches, and the medieval astronomical clock, which gives an animated early show. Completed in 1402, pedestrian Charles Bridge is lined with statues of Catholic saints. Prague is famous for well-preserved castles, Baroque and Gothic cathedrals, medieval squares, dreamy bridges, nightlife spots, and a lively art scenes. It's known for its centuries of history and cultural heritage, where the medieval heart of Europe can be felt in its cobblestone streets. Prague is one of the most visited European cities after London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Istanbul, Dublin, Bucharest, and Amsterdam. Located in the central western part of the Czech Republic, it is the center of the historical region of Bohemia. Lying at the heart of Europe, it is one of the continent's finest cities and the major Czech economic and cultural center. The city has a rich architectural heritage that reflects both the uncertain currents of history in Bohemia and urban life extending back more than 1,000 years. The physical attractions and landmarks of Prague are many. Among the finest is the Charles Bridge, which stands astride the Vltava River. The winding course of the Vltava, with its successions of bridges and changing vistas, contrasts with the ever-present backdrop of the great castle of Petrín, the Prague Castle, which dominates the left bank regions of the city from behind massive walls set high on a hill. The narrow streets and the little taverns and restaurants of the older quarters contrast with the broad sweeps of Wenceslas Square and modern parks and housing developments, while the great 18th century Baroque palaces have their own elegance and splendor. Seen from the surrounding hills, the many church towers make up the unique perspective, giving Prague its descriptions as the city of 100 spires. This architectural harmony was enhanced by the post-1945 planning, which preserved the ancient core of the city as a major monument and carefully supervised all the modern buildings. In 1992, the historic city center was added to the UNESCO's World Heritage List. Prague is famous for its cultural life. Do you know that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart lived there? And his Prague Symphony and Don Giovanni were first performed in the city. Since the fall of the Iron Curtain, Prague has become one of the world's most popular tourist destinations. Prague suffered considerably less damage during World War II than some other major cities in the region, allowing most of its historic architecture to stay true to form. It contains one of the world's most pristine and varied collection of architecture, from Romanesque to Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, Rococo, Neo-Renaissance, Neo-Gothic, Art Nouveau, Cubist, Neoclassical, and Ultra-Modern. I am glad that when I went there in 2016, I was able to visit a lot of the main attractions. To name a few, the Prague Castle, with the St. Vitus Cathedral, which stores the Czech crown jewels, the picturesque Charles Bridge, the Baroque St. Nicholas Church, Church of Our Lady Victorious and Infant Jesus of Prague, the Pisek Gate, one of the last preserved city gate of the Baroque fortification, the Petrín Hill with Petrín Lookout Tower, Mirror Maze and the Petrín Funicular, the Lennon Wall, the Frascapa Museum, the Campa Island, an island with a view of the Charles Bridge, and the Baroque Wallenstein Palace with its garden. I also visited the Old Town Square, where I saw the Astronomical Clock and Old Town City Hall, the Gothic Church of Our Lady B14 or Coastal Vyšehrad from the 14th century with 80 meters high towers, the Stone Bell House, the vaulted Gothic Old New Synagogue of 1270, the Old Jewish Cemetery, the Powder Tower, a Gothic tower of the old city gates, and the Spanish Synagogue with its elaborate interior decorations. I was amazed in the Old Town Square with Gothic and Baroque architectural styles. If you visit Prague, you must see the following: Wenceslas Square, the Gothic Powder Tower, the Milonex and the Jerry Dancing House, the Municipal House built in Art Nouveau style, the Library of the Strahov Monastery, the Child Jesus of Prague, which is a religious statue and shrine, the Frascapa Monument, which is next to the Spanish Synagogue, and of course, the Charles Bridge, which is a historic bridge from the 14th century, the Prague Castle, which is the biggest ancient castle in the world, the Old Town Square, featuring the Church of Our Lady before time, and the Old Town City Hall with Prague Horloge. And you can see also the St. Nicholas Church in Mala Strata. It is the best example of the Baroque style in Prague. Saw the 7-foot-tall sculpture of the world-famous psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud hanging from a metal beam above the cobbled streets, admired the Lennon Wall, and spent some corona at the farmer's market, learn about communism, take a cruise on the Vltava. Mega shout out to my friend Janet, whom I met on the way to Prague. She also lives and works in Dubai. Since 2016, she became my friend and a travel buddy. As I always say, even if I'm always traveling solo, I never travel alone, because along the way, I will meet strangers whom I will become friends and travel buddy. Prague is worth visiting. It is a relatively small city, but it is so perfect for a weekend getaway, and you can see most of the Prague by foot. Walking around Prague will save a lot of money and keeps you fit and gives you the perfect opportunity to admire and soak up the beautiful buildings and take lots of selfies and photos. Undeniably, Prague views are breathtaking, 365 days a year. You can admire the ancient heart of the city from the observation deck of the Tower of Old Town Hall and discover the charm of the lesser town roofs from the Tower of St. Vitus Cathedral. Unforgettable views are also possible from the Petrín Lookout Tower from Letna Park or from the ramparts of the Vyšehrad. An unusual sight arises from those who climbed Vitus Hill, dominated by the majestic statue of the military leader Jan Žižka. You will also get an unusual view of the illuminated panorama of Prague Castle from here, especially in the early evening. I was glad to see the infant Jesus of Prague, to explore the old town square, to watch the astronomical clock strike an hour, to stroll across the Charles Bridge a couple of times, to witness the old Jewish ghetto, to visit the Prague Castle, to see the treasures of Vitus Cathedral, and to see the Golden Lane playground for alchemists. It was a well-spent 4 days and 3 nights in Prague. You can see a lot of things in those 4 days and 3 nights. I hope you enjoy watching this video, Pia's Travel in Prague. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye! Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notification. Like, comment, and share.